morning and welcome to my channel. Sorry, if you are new here, my name is Eleanor and I'm training for the Melbourne Marathon. And this is my channel where I'm just showing that training process. It is September 22nd and the start of my 16th week of training. So I'm doing an 18-week training plan. The marathon is on October 12th, which is now it's like 20 days away now. Oh my gosh. Yesterday I just finished week 15, which was my peak week of training. I hit 105 Ks for the week. This week, most training plans you probably start tapering 3 weeks out. Hanson's marathon method, I guess, has not much of doesn't have a significant taper. So this week I'll still be hitting about 90 or 89 kilometers. And then next week I'll drop down a bit. I am aiming for sub 4 hours in the marathon. So I've been doing my tempo runs, which are runs at marathon pace. I've been doing them at a 5:20 pace, which would translate to a 3:45 marathon. But I'm thinking that I will plan the marathon. On race day, I'm thinking that I'll do the first half at a 5:30 pace, just kind of starting off a bit conservatively and then speeding up in the second half, just pushing up just to 5:20 if I feel like I can. Otherwise, if not, a 5:30 pace the entire way would still get me like, I think 3 hours 50 or something like that, which I'd obviously be happy with as well. So I'm expecting to be quite tired on this run now, just coming off of my 29k run yesterday. I have an easy 10k recovery jog today. My recovery pace is pretty much just 6:30 a kilometer or more. On days like today, I usually end up like giving myself enough time to run it at a 7-minute pace because I don't know how tired I'm going to be till I start running, and I want to actually take it easy to whatever subjectively feels easy. So I'm going to go do that now, and then when I come back, walk my little puppy Millie, and today I have work and uni. Today's the one day of the week where I have run, work and uni after work. Wednesdays I have work and uni, but I don't run on that day. Every other day I only have work or a run to do. So today's my longest day. I feel like I should explain as well, in case you recognize this shirt, it is a Sydney Marathon shirt. And it does say finisher. I didn't run the Sydney Marathon. My dad did. He runs a lot of marathons and he doesn't wear the finisher shirts all that often. So I've got this one and Gold Coast half and full marathon finisher shirts. So when I wear them outside, I feel like I have a bit of like street cred, but it's all fake. Sorry. Sunrise is so beautiful. Cute ducky barking at a drone. So cute. Hi. Morning wiggle. Finished my run. I had a pretty bad flare-up of my chronic pain condition towards the very end. Come on. I have nerve damage in my left leg and have like neuropathic pain from it. And when I do have a flare-up, I actually have kind of noticed it tends to happen in that like 7 to 10k range. So if I'm just doing a 10k run, then the whole end of it, and by the time I finish, I'm just like, this is just awful, and I just can't keep going. But when I do my longer runs, come on, if I do keep going, or when I do keep going, it kind of goes away. It does go away eventually. Not just in like a, oh, it's there, but I can't feel, I forget about it way, but actually goes away. When it is, when I am in like a decent amount of pain, I can just learn to like accept it, obviously, because it's up and down all the time. But it definitely doesn't hurt the whole time that I'm running. And it also doesn't flare up every run. But yeah, that was painful. Come on. Millie. For breakfast, I am having porridge and blueberries, and also just a piece of bread because I wanted something savory, but I don't want a whole savory breakfast because this is quite, porridge and berries makes me feel good, and it's pretty tasty. So the bread is just to, I don't know, just to have a little savory fix. Hello girl, you love porridge. Monday at the gym is my back and core day, so I started with RDLs. I did a warm-up set with just the bar, which is 20 kilos, 1 set of 10, and then on 40 kilos, 4 sets of 10. And then I just went straight into my usual core routine, which is this. I just ate pasta and also hot chips. I didn't film it because I had a work meeting right up until class now. Is it bedtime? Go to bed. Go to bed. Good girl. Yeah, bedtime. Good night. Love you. Good morning, Millie. Hello. Tuesday morning, I am gonna do interval training today. So Tuesdays I would normally have my tempo run. My tempo run today would be a 16k tempo, so 21k run all up with 3k warm up, 16k's at marathon pace, 2k cool down. But I've just swapped that to Friday, which is when I would do my speed training. Because Friday I can go to the park with my dad, where I was doing my tempo and interval days in like the first half of my plan, and then his schedule changed and we couldn't go to the park together. But this Friday we can, and I just prefer to do my tempo runs there because it's a nice big loop, and it's relatively flat. There is actually there is a bit of up and down, but it's a lot less than closer to me, where I am mostly doing like hilly coastal runs. I also I don't know, I really did not feel up to doing my tempo run today. Tempo runs are my hardest day, even though my speed session is faster. I think just having it broken up into intervals and having knowing that you're looking forward to recovery jog soon makes it a lot easier to do. And just having that variety as well. Whereas my tempo runs, once I finish the warm up, it's just sustained effort for an hour and a half. So today I will be doing, I did this one in week 12, if you've seen that video, 4 by 2Ks with 800 meters recovery in between. So I'll do my 3K warm up, and then 2Ks fast, 800 slow, do that bit 4 times, and then 2K cool down. So it would only be 16.2 as opposed to doing 21 in total if I was doing my tempo. I actually think I ate a lot yesterday, like I had porridge and bread for breakfast, a big bowl of pasta for lunch, a big bowl of pasta for dinner, and also hot chips as well on the side at dinner. But I still feel really hungry. I've had my banana and a coffee this morning. Yeah, I think yesterday would have been enough food for like what I've been training at so far. But I'm just coming off of a 105k week, so I think I was just extra starving yesterday. So it's probably for the best I'm not doing my tempo today. It's nice and sunny, but it's actually kind of cold. I've already been out to walk Millie, and yeah, it was cold then, so hopefully it still is now. Such nice weather. Oh. 2 intervals done, 2 to go. I'm just fixing my shoe. I don't know if it's my shoe or if it's my running style, but I've been feeling like I've been rolling in a little bit, and I've got inserts in to prevent that. So maybe these shoes are just getting really beat down. But also, when I was having heel pains a couple weeks ago, a month or 2 ago now, that I got shockwave therapy for, it made me change my gait to kind of, not purposely, but you know, because my heel hurt, I was landing on like my forefoot or on the side of my foot a lot to try and avoid walking on my heel. And now the heel pain's mostly better, I think I'm just still walking like that accidentally. I'm trying to fix it, but my brain has to work so hard to not do that. Ah! Okay. Intervals done. Yay! I'm just gonna do my cool down on the beach now and then Uber or bus home because I don't want to run home. $16.2K's done. I'm just gonna make a smoothie now. What day is it? Tuesday. If you're new to my channel, I have this smoothie every single day, except when I do a running commute to work because I can't make it at work, of course. But I don't always film it because I pretty much have it straight after my run. Sometimes before showering and making breakfast, and I forget to film until I'm having breakfast. So, but I think it's good to have, I think it's good to just like kind of put something in my stomach straight away after my runs. Otherwise it'll be like an extra 20 minutes before I like shower, put on a load of washing and make breakfast. So I just have ice, soy milk, matcha powder, and Nature's Way plant-based unflavored protein powder. And this gets me 30 grams of protein straight away in the morning, which I like. I mean, I don't know if like my body absorbs all 30 grams of it, but at least I'm eating it, especially as a vegetarian. And I was having for a while Coco Bella, which is, is that what it's called? I think so. It's a vegan, it's a dairy-free yogurt. But I got recalled a couple of weeks ago for finding traces of dairy in it. And since then, the only other vegan yogurt at my grocery store has just been forever sold out. So I'm not going to put any yogurt in today, although I am going to prepare Millie a yogurt lick mat so I can brush her later. Anyway, so I'm just going to have it with just ice and milk, I guess. I was having my dad had another Yopro, the protein yogurt. But dairy makes my stomach a lot more upset than I realized. I mean, I'll still eat dairy as like a treat. Like I'll have chocolate and stuff or ice cream as a treat, although I try to have vegan ice cream mostly. And I do have a bit of cheese still. but I think like firmer cheeses have less lactose, and I think cheese overall maybe has less lactose than like chocolate and ice cream stuff. If that's wrong, then I'm sorry, but I think that's maybe what I've heard. The firmer hard cheese part I think is definitely right. So I still do have dairy here and there, but for something that I am having every day, like my smoothie, I try not to have dairy because then I spend too much time on the toilet, pretty much. Anyways. I'm making avocado, tomato and egg on toast for breakfast. I'm just a bit sick of my porridge at the moment. It's very easy and like useful and good for when I just have to quickly eat and go off to work. But I don't work Tuesdays, so I need what I want, a yummy, savory breakfast.
He was okay with it. He was like, I'll go down happy. I would throw up and pass out. My God. Messed up. Mind your business, sis. Kill me. You need rich kids back. I need another rich person. True. Always gotta be 10 times better, 10 steps ahead. Ridiculous.
Yummy.
Why do you say?
Pasta for lunch. My brother just came over and he ate this. He ate some of my pasta and I said yes, of course. But then I was honestly kind of secretly a bit sad that I didn't have pasta anymore. And I realized I actually made a whole nother container. It's amazing. I am just gonna try and do a very quick meal prep now. My like rice sushi bowl. So I'm just gonna cook some rice, fry up some vegan chicken, a vegan chicken special thing, and also sauteed tofu. And then shred some carrot, chop up some cucumber, and chop up some avocado. And that's it. I've also just found some blood on me. I have no idea what that's from. But I need to just quickly cook this and also walk Millie because I'm going to my friends later tonight to watch the Summer I Turned Pretty finale. It came out a week ago now, but I haven't been able to hang out. And I still have some work to do, so I'm just going to try and get through this quickly. Rice, vegan chicken, tofu, carrot, cucumber and avocado. I just gotta grate my carrot now. Alright, this is my rice and tofu and chicken for work lunch tomorrow, uni dinner tomorrow, and work lunch Thursday. And I'll just bring this whole container to work and just split it up. Put it into the container or my bowl at work after I heat everything up. Although, how am I going to fit any more food in this container? I have to squish it. And then there's some leftover veggies and rice and chicken and tofu for tonight's dinner. Afternoon walking. Yay. Yay. This shall be my dinner. Not all of this, maybe like half.
Sorry. Yeah, I do think I need to.
These birds? I'm not sure if they're like fighting. Well, he looks like he's doing his mating call, but I don't know if she's like she's saying back off. Unless they're both men and one of them is like, because look, they both kind of have their tails up. I don't know. If anyone knows birds? I love when they do this. What is this? Is this love or romance? I mean, love or hate. And then this bird is just like escaping all that mess. Hello. Hi. You go, be free. Be free, Millie. Go. Go. You don't want to be free. You just want to stay with me. Hello. It's sunny. It is Wednesday, so I don't have my run today. Just Millie walk, then work and gym and uni later. I'm making my smoothie and I got this lactose-free one. What is it made out of? Oh, it does contain milk still and it's still dairy, but it's lactose-free. So I hope it doesn't. If you love dairy but your digestive system doesn't, Lidl's is for you. Alright, we'll see how this goes then. My yummy breakfast. Yay! At the gym, I had my leg day. Now that we're getting quite close to the marathon, I'm a lot more cautious of pushing up to the max weight that I normally do. So today I did on the leg press a warm-up set of 10 on 40 kilos, and then 3 sets of 10 just up to 70 kilos rather than 80 or 90. Then with the leg extension machine, I did 3 sets of 12 on 15 kilos, and then finally reverse lunges on with 25 kilos, 3 sets of 10. All done with work. Going to class now. What a banana on the walk for me. She's just panicking that she's not going to get some. It's okay, girl. Of course you can have some. After our walk now, I'm gonna get changed and do my running commute. And I'm thinking of doing 16k running commute instead of 10, so that I can shift one of my weekend runs essentially to today and just do a 10k on Saturday or Sunday. Running commute now. Feels silly. I start working in 3 hours, which gives me 2 hours to run 16Ks, and then an hour to shower, eat breakfast, get ready, etc. All right, let's go. And a half Ks in. I've unstrapped this because it helps keep my bag secure. But it makes me feel like I can't breathe. Or maybe I'm just wearing it too tight. But I think if I wear it looser, then it'll just still keep jiggling and there's no point. But it works fine actually without. It doesn't even jiggle when I don't have it strapped in. So it's fine. It just constricts my boobies too much. Do you want to be in it? Smile. Thank you. Then for my last gym session of the week, I set an upper body session. So I started with dumbbell chest press with 8 kilos, a set of 12, and then on 9 kilos, 3 sets of 10. And then shoulder press using 9 kilo dumbbells, 3 sets of 7. Bicep curls with 6 kilo dumbbells, 3 sets of 10. And then just 2 sets of 6 assisted pull-ups on 21 kilos, which is my body weight minus 21 kilos. I'm having literally just hot chips for dinner. Katie, don't judge me. I just want carbs and I've got a 21k run tomorrow, 16 at marathon pace. So whatever. Good morning. It is Friday. I only have interval training on Fridays, but I do my intervals on Tuesday instead of my tempo. So today we're doing a tempo run, 16Ks at marathon pace. My marathon pace is 5:20 a kilometer. And I'll do a 3K warm up at any pace, then 16S, and then a 2 to 3K cool down. So 21Ks-ish in total. For today, I entered the Sydney Marathon ballot. Is it Wednesday? Wednesday or Thursday or Monday? One day this week, I entered it for next year. I hope I get in. Otherwise, I will be looking to Gold Coast for next year, I think. But definitely not both. Doing 2 marathons in 1 year is just like, I'm training for the entire year, it feels like. That's what it felt like, at least for this one. So next year, only 1 marathon. I'm wanting Sydney more, but Gold Coast would be cool too. Alright, I'm gonna go run to the park and then meet my dad at the end. I am only gonna take one gel today. Alright, let's go. 19K is done. 2K cool down now. 21K is done. 16 at marathon pace. I didn't really film anything because I was super focused. I didn't even go to the toilet, which is a big deal for me for running for 2 hours. Smoothie and floor time with Millie before I shower. Breakfast. I'm seeing my beautiful best friend today. So I've just got a few hours to, I guess, be productive. We might go to the beach. I don't know if it's swimming weather, but maybe we'll just have a picnic at the beach somewhere, which would be so nice. On my run today, I was just like picturing what costume I could wear for like City to Surf next year, or even for Sydney Marathon next year if I get in, because I think I'll raise money for RSPCA again, and any excuse to wear a dog costume. I saw this thing on the news of like this man wearing like a huge Dachshund blow up costume, and like his whole body was like the head and legs of the Dachshund, the front legs, and they had like this blow up thing out the back, which I thought was amazing. I don't know if I could run in that though. I don't know if I could run in like a blow up thing, at least not with that much out the back. Like people be trying to overtake me and I would just be so annoying. Comment some ideas. I'm watching this video. I'm having this thing for dinner. I just found it in the fridge. I don't think any of my family wants it because it's just been there for ages. And I just didn't plan any dinner because I just had my picnic with my friend for most of today, and then we just walked to Millie and then she left. So I didn't have any meal prep or plans. Hopefully this is all right. Simba, look. Hello. Good doggies. Simba, sit. I actually decided not to run today. I only had a 10K run planned anyway, so I'm not missing out on a lot. But I felt like the past few days, I wasn't having knee pain, but I felt like I was having like slight little like needles that almost, I feel like might lead to knee pain. But that might just be like marathon training paranoia, which I think is like common to kind of ramp up in the last few weeks, especially during tapering, where just any slight discomfort is like, I'm injured. But anyway, I also actually have a lot of chafing like here and down here from my sports bra from sweating. It's not like awful, but yesterday when I was on my picnic with my friend, we were walking back, I like couldn't just like swing this arm normally. I had to keep it up there as we were walking. So I think running, it would also be more painful, and I'd rather just take a day off and like put cream on it and let it heal up before running tomorrow. And I'm also like, a little bit exhausted. I woke up early to get ready for my run, had my coffee and banana before just sitting there and being like, actually, I would like a rest day. So I've been on my walk with my mum and Millie and our neighbour's dog. I wish I slept in, considering I was gonna skip running anyway. Wish I just had a proper sleep in. If it was like, I don't know, last weekend, the weekend before, at any other point in my training plan, I would just run today, because it's not really bad knee pain, and I can probably like manage the chafing. But because I'm literally 2 weeks out, I feel like it's like not worth the like fitness gains that I'll get from today by the time of my marathon in literally 15 days. It's just not worth it. This is the time to be resting a bit more. And that'll bring my total for this week down to 79 Ks. So I should probably be productive today since I'm skipping my run. I'm just so tired lately. I love running. I've been loving my marathon training. I'm excited for the marathon, but I do have to admit that a part of me is excited to just not be exhausted all the time. But I said that before my last marathon, when my training was like, when I got to like the peak of my training and I was really tired. I remember saying and thinking like, I'm gonna be so appreciative of my free time and I'm just gonna chill out and run like only 40 Ks a week and just take some time off and sleep in and blah, blah, blah. And then as soon as the marathon finished, I was like, oh my God, I need to do another one now. I need to sign up for another one. I need to start training again. Because I was just obsessed and still am a little bit. I think it's, you know, healthy and fine. I'm not like insane about it. But I need to remember how I'm feeling right now after my marathon and actually just think about and let myself and commit to resting and not needing another goal immediately. All right, time for breakfast. My breakfast and smoothie. I'm just eating these parmesan and basil flatbread crackers we bought for our picnic yesterday but didn't get around to. No. Hello. Oh my gosh, hide that phone. Smile. Sunday morning, last run of the week. I have a 16K run plan. I'm going to meet my friend for like breakfast and a walk, but the walk that we're going to is about 14 Ks from me. So I'm going to run there, get an extra 2 Ks in somehow, and then we'll meet, have a coffee, some breakfast, and do a little walk as well, which will be nice. Millie often wakes me up, like usually sometime between 4 and 5. So if my alarm is set to go off at like 4:40 and she comes in at 4:20 or 4:30 and wakes me up, I honestly get so upset. I'm like, can you just leave me alone for another 5-10 minutes and then I'll wake up and pat you. This morning she woke me up at like 3:30, which is okay because then I feel like I have a decent amount of time to just go back to sleep. But then she came back and woke me up at like 5:05 maybe, and my alarm was for 5:20. And I was patting her for a bit, and then I stopped. And sometimes she growls at me when I stop patting her. But she walked away, and I heard this noise, and I was like, no, that's not what I think it is it? And oh, what the heck? And I sat up and looked at the foot of my bed, and she's just thrown up there. Poor Millie. So, any chance that I was going to maybe sleep in a tiny bit? No, I had to get up straight away and strip my bed sheets. And I got on the floor a little bit too. Poor girl. I don't know why she vomited. Obviously that's an issue if she's doing that regularly. But I'll just keep an eye on her today, and I'm sure it'll be fine. Can you see my chafing? Oh, so bad. All right, time to go. Well, actually no, I gotta do some warm-up exercises. Then, time to go. That pool looks so good. I'm a little lost, but I think I will get there. I passed by the spot where my friend and I are meeting at 14Ks. So I've just run an extra 1K, turning around and going there. Yay! Such a nice run. I've never done this before.
Like a furnace.
I'm home from my walk now. I had such a nice morning running to the Bay Run in Sydney and walking there with my friend. Walking for I think 3 hours. So my legs are very sore because that was after I had a croissant and matcha on the walk, but I didn't film it because I was just living in the moment. But I did have that because I wasn't very hungry straight after my run. I didn't want to carry around big food while walking. Now I'm very hungry though. I've just got home. It's 11:40, so I'm having an early lunch, but also making up for breakfast. But anyways, it was so nice.
Doesn't have a job either. Ooh.
I just had a 3.5 hour nap, if you can call it a nap at that point. Now my siblings are over and we are gonna walk the doggies and have dinner together. Okay. That is the end of week 16 of training. I should have checked before filming this, but I think I got to at least 80 Ks for the week, maybe 79, which I'm happy with. So this coming week, I think I'll do about 70 again. My training plan originally had 90, but I feel like that's not enough of a taper for me to feel rested, so I'm going to reduce that. Yeah, I had a really great week. I've been quite exhausted lately, but it was really nice to just see some of my friends and spend time doing that, even though, I'm behind on uni and everything. I don't know, I feel like spending an extra morning studying won't impact my life as much as spending the morning with a friend, whereas that will really have a great impact on my life. I'm about to have dinner with my family, so I'll put a shot of what we're eating. I think we're just having roast veggies for dinner, or they're having schnitzel as well. I'll just have roast veggies. I'll put a clip of that after this. But before I say goodbye, I just want to give a shout out to 2 comments from my week 14 video 2 weeks ago. One is from Madeline9991, who said, "I love your outlook on life." I'm not sure maybe specifically what made you comment that, maybe something specifically in my video or just generally, but thank you, that's very kind. And Strawberry Mochi Bear 8063, who said, "You are so disciplined, also very enjoyable Millie treat snort at 6:22. I'm glad you appreciate the Millie snort. I'm not sure if I put one in this video, but I definitely had that in mind while I was editing, to try and get one on camera, but I've forgotten if I did get one. And about being disciplined, thank you. I feel like I'm very, very disciplined with running, and that almost gives me not an excuse, but it mentally gives me a lot of leeway with being less disciplined with other things in my life. So yeah, but thank you. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. So next week I will just be tapering. This coming week, as in starting tomorrow, I'm on break from uni for 1 week, which will be nice, and it'll be my last full week before marathon week. So I'm 14 days away. Alright, thank you for watching and see you next week.